no wahala. You know, still win. Now waste of tickets, waste of money, waste of time. You know. So not go there, go there. I beg, no.
A message to the Nigerians: rather than listening to me and focusing on fixing your own country, instead you did exactly what everyone expected, and you attacked me in the comments, and you've gotten me more views than ever before. More people have realized that your country is failed, and hundreds of people are being killed every single day than before you even watched my video. If you had listened to me and you had listened to what everyone else was saying, that your country is failing, and instead you need to focus on fixing your country, we wouldn't be in the position we are in right now. Trending on Twitter, #1 is that Nigeria is a failed country. 15,000 posts about hundreds of people being killed a day in Nigeria. There is a reason for this. It is not because of people being sick of what's happening in Nigeria. It's because of people in Nigeria defending what's happening in Nigeria. For you to sit here and pretend, Nigerians, that your country is this utopia and this brilliant place full of engineering minds like you're trying to portray it as, you are an idiot. Nigeria truly is one of the most failed countries on the planet, where there are dead bodies on the side of the street and hundreds of people are being killed a day. And if you didn't spend the whole time attacking me in the comments of my videos about it, and you instead focused on fixing your country, not only would 1, less people know about it, but 2, you would actually have a good country for people not to make videos on attacking what's happening in there. Take a look in the mirror and realize the problem lies within. I am not the problem pointing out that your country is a failed state. And to everyone else that supports, thank you very much. Trending on Twitter is absolutely incredible, especially #1 trending.
So, you know, we could overthrow the government like tomorrow, like today, like right now. Tomorrow, like
this video.
So, you know, we could overthrow the government like tomorrow, like today, like right now. I'm serious. By the way, I'm not trying to promote violence or anything reckless. I'm just keeping it real for this video. If regular people stopped showing up tomorrow, stopped clocking in, stopped buying, stopped complying with bullshit that only benefits the top, everything would freeze. Everything. And I'm not talking about riots or protests. I'm not talking about burning anything down. I'm talking about the truth nobody wants to admit. This system only works because we keep it alive. We, yes, the people. We, humans, yes, worldwide. Every road you drive on, maintained by workers. Every hospital, staffed by people who are underpaid and tired. Every app, warehouse, classroom, grocery store, power grid, that's us. Not politicians, not billionaires, us. They sit at the top acting untouchable, but they don't grow the food. They don't deliver packages. They don't clean buildings. They don't teach the kids. They don't heal the sick. They manage power. We are the power. Let me say that again. They manage power. We are the power. And you want to know the craziest part? They know it. That's why they keep us divided. Race against race, rich versus poor, citizen against immigrant, straight versus gay, red versus blue. Because if we ever looked up and said, wait a minute, why are we fighting each other while they eat off of our backs? The game would be over. Again, I'm not calling for violence. I'm calling for awareness. Don't twist my words, because y'all love to do that. I'm not calling for violence. I'm calling for awareness. There's a difference. Violence is what happens when people feel unheard. Awareness is what happens when people finally see the leverage they've always had. Real change does not come from chaos. It comes from refusal. Refusing to be lied to, refusing to be distracted, refusing to be divided, refusing to believe we are powerless when the entire structure depends on our participation. History did not change because somebody screamed louder. It changed when the people said enough is enough, no more, and meant it. And you know what's crazy, bro? The system does not need to be attacked for it to collapse. It just needs people to stop holding it up.
I'm sorry, I had to drop that voice note, but let me just try to repeat what I said. I said, by the grace of God, I met with our bit in 2018 personally. We had a 20-minute. We even had a picture. I think I sent that picture to Dr. CM on our live program. Yeah, Dr. CM has that picture. Yeah. Yeah. Because we were talking at the time. So because Dr. CM then just finished his PhD and was putting me through on certain things. So Peter Obi is a good guy. Brilliant guy. Peaceful guy. But the point is this. You cannot become a president of a nation by being a good guy. You can't. Nelson Mandela did not become a South African president by being a good guy. Go and read. The problem is people don't read these days. Nelson Mandela was involved in guerrilla warfare. Obi needs training in guerrilla studies. It's a course he must do in the social science, in the humanities. He must do it. That's what Wike is using to destroy everywhere. That's what they are teaching Tinubu to do since 2007. Since 2003. You must let your opponent know they don't have a monopoly of violence. That's how Wike was able to stand Buhari's government. But he has turned it into something else. I'm not saying Obi should become like Wike, but you must have something that your opponent knows. If they go against the law, they will see the fireworks. You cannot escape that. You cannot become a president of a nation by being a good class monitor. No. It's an aberration. It cannot happen. Obi, Atiku, Amechi, with what just happened yesterday, with what the Senate and the Rep did, they are not serious. They are not ready. Or they are not trained. Or their advisors are failures. You don't win election. You do not contest elections with only English. You must be ready to take actions. What is the actions? You cannot even lead the protest. You are afraid of going to prison. You are afraid of being a target. You are already a target. You are already a target. The day you took a stand to be a governor, to be a House of Rep member, to be let alone a president, you're already a target. The chicken-heartedness of Obi is the problem. Tinubu have, in our local language, they said they have seen you finish. They've weighed him that he cannot do anything. That's why the Senate are misbehaving. Even the show we're right now, nobody is talking. Nobody is doing anything meaningful. Those that want to be president, they are all quiet. Where are the oppositions? How are they opposing these rascalities? These undemocratic tendencies. When in 2014 or 2015, we saw how they occupied Lagos. Even in Benin, they occupied ring roads. Everywhere, nationwide. Because of subsidy. The same Tinubu, Bakare, Redeemed Church, everybody was involved. But somebody had to start it. The political guys, they started it. What are the articles and the Obi doing? It's not time to tweet. They are not ready. What is Amechi doing now? What is Erufai doing? The butcher, the chief butcher of Kaduna. They are not, listen, take away emotions. You don't like Obi more than me. That's why I started by letting you know I've met him one-on-one. If you know Dr. CM, contact him. Tell him I gave you the permission to ask him to share my picture with Obi with you. With Obi with you, yeah. So that you will know that I have proof to what I'm saying. Mandela did not just become Mandela with Madiba, all those music you are hearing. No, the guy was in jail for 27 years. Why are they afraid of going to prison? Was Obasanjo not in prison? And many others. So for me, I just feel Mr. Peter Obi needs to be trained. He needs to be taught. Education is continuous. Until the day you die, you keep learning. I can give him a lecture online. You should contact me. So long you went to school, so long you want to involve in partisan politics, there are rules, there are modus operandi to these things. That is what some rascals are using. You that went to the four walls of a uni, you must press these buttons more than these people. Tinubu that is a stark illiterate certificate forger, employing the services of experts to deal with Nigerians. These are not the work of citizens. The citizens will follow you, but you lead the way. Now you want to be president, not be me. Stop those rhetorics. Obi is not suffering. Atiku is not suffering. They can buy whatever they want. They are billionaires. That is arrant nonsense. That is not the case now. What are the political oppositions doing about the political rascality? What are they doing? If it was Tinubu or if it was other the people in power now, the Festus Keyamo of this world that are in opposition now, and it's another party that is doing this thing, you think they will take it lightly? By now, Chinese will be boiling. Arab civil will be boiling. Social media will be boiling. Our leaders are quiet. Our opposition leaders, the ADC, the Labour Party, all of them are quiet. YNPP, Kokwaso, another. God. Let me not use the word I'm not supposed to use. You cannot take away the elements of telling your opponents they don't have a monopoly of violence. If they are employing 1,000 people to steal ballot box, to manipulate elections, you employ 10,000 to protect the law. That is what it takes. And sometimes send some fireworks. I can't say some things here. You have to go to the classroom to learn them. You have to make some exemplary fireworks. Let them know you won't take it. Don't push me to mention all my names. I will not contest the election. No, you will not rig it. Obviously, the whole world will know that it was rigged. I'm gonna forget. We will go down together. When we are ready, we will know. Obi is too quiet. That's my point. He's too calm. He's too calm. He has everything going for him. He has everything. The whole world was with him in 2022, 2023. He went to TV and started crying. First, some of my biggest supporters will come at me. They already got messages. This is what they don't like me saying. But I'm a specialist in these things. I'm a specialist. I'm a social scientist. I'm a public administrator. I'm a political scientist. So I cannot sweet mount it. I cannot say he has the full charisma. I'll give him half. The charisma, morality-wise, is okay. But when it comes to goodness, I'm not saying it should be violent, but there are things people should know that you will not take it. Heaven will fall. All hell will be let loose. It's part of leadership training. The stick, you cannot take away the stick. You can't be giving people carrots. There's the principle of the carrot and the stick. Donald Trump is using the stick on stubborn countries now. It's leadership. It has nothing to do with emotions. I like him. I don't like him. This has nothing to do with citizens. It's the leaders of the opposition political parties that should be leading the way now. The failed Nigerians, like others have said, is over. So I haven't studied the nitty-gritty of the shambolic display by the Senate, by the House of, by the National Assembly, even by the executive. There's no judiciary. Brothers and sisters, the only hope of Nigerians now are the opposition leaders. Those that claim they want to contest for elections. There's no two ways about it. You cannot hide from it. You can't hide from it. That's why they are trying to take away history and public administration from our curriculum for over 12 years now, 15 years. They brought it back now again. Because they know the guerrilla warfare is in that curriculum. And people already know it. They know that the history of this country has what I call political haphazardness. And the citizens need to be aware of these things. In a democracy, you are stopping the transmission of election in real time. When billions, do you know how much they've allocated for elections now? We're crying they used 300 billion last time for Beavers and 2023 elections. Over $1 trillion has been and opposition are quiet. If Tinubu was in opposition, would this happen? Tinubu that we all are mocking that is a stark illiterate. Obi should wake up, or Atiku should wake up, Amechi should wake up. They should wake up. This is their job now. Don't wait for Nigerians. Nigerians won't do anything. They will find a way to survive. The ones that will die, no problem. But now you want to be president. Now you want to make name. Now you believe, say you want to serve. Now you want to occupy position. Now you lead the way. Organize press conference. Go to Arise. Go to Chinese. Go to what's it called? AIT. Go to Nigerians. Go everywhere. The fireworks would have been everywhere now. Breaking news. The leader of opposition, one of the leaders of the opposition party, ADC, Mr. Peter Obi, has rejected, has condemned the action of the Senate and the House of Rep and the presidency over the electoral amendment law, blah, blah, blah. And he has called for immediate occupation of all your unit. Breaking news. Atiku has already done breaking news. I mentioned that's the fire. Before you know, people will gather everywhere. How many they want to kill? How many? If you kill me today, you will kill me no more. Today, tomorrow no more. If you kill me today, you will kill me no more. You must have all this training. These are trainings that professors, doctors will give you in classrooms. This what they, even in American schools, they train you on these things. If you don't have it, they'll quickly groom you as you are indicating interest. Go and ask Donald Trump. They'll groom you, give you a 6-month course. 1 hour a day, they play. Think they will allow dons to go and take over American government. You must have some level of training, even in Europe. And we are modeling these people. You must have that thing in you. You must have that thing. So long you submit yourself. Oh, I don't know how to explain it to you. You must have it. This is where Obi is lacking. This is where Peter Obi is having issues. It's a challenge, and the opposition already know. It's like when you are playing a match, when the opposition know that your right wing is very weak, your left back or your right back is weak, they will concentrate on that area until they score 10 goals. That's what they are doing now to Obi. That's what they are doing to Obi. Obi is sound market-wise. He has conscience. He has integrity. He has pedigree, but he does not have that matching other law-abiding charisma. He doesn't have it. Forget. I love him. I respect him. I took a picture with him. He's my friend, but sorry. He doesn't have it. More presidency. Amen. He doesn't have it. And by now, I trust Nigerians. They would have been out. Love Nigerians for that. They will come out. So long it affects them, so long they know you over the years, everybody would have been out already. He doesn't have it all. So we have to start looking elsewhere. Or he has to wake up. Atiku or Amechi, who else again? Kwakwaso, Tabawa. This is time to show to Nigerians that they love the country. Obviously, I'm not sure there's a country. Our brother need to be taught guerrilla warfare. Yes, he must be taught guerrilla warfare. He must be taught the game theory. The same thing Wike did to Fubara. Once they see you finish now, in our local language, it's finished. And now I'm think on your border. If you go to a crowd now, you're going to be pointing at one person because you know that person very well that you can beat him. Hey God, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Someone just called me. I needed to correct this. Listen, when I say blow up the place, listen. I don't mean carry a bomb and be blowing everywhere. No, okay. Sorry, you are not my colleagues. When I say blow up the place, Obi is a man that people are willing to die for. Unfortunately, he's not willing to die for anybody. If Obi calls out, if Obi and Atiku and let's say Obi, I don't say Atiku will tie back quickly. Calls for his rights. Calls for a constitutional, constitutional problem protest. That people should come out. He does not understand what is going on with the electoral law and all those things. People are willing to be on the street for Obi for the next 1 month. Even when he goes to jail, people will still be there. I was listening to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. They asked me, who is your best football manager? He's a professional football player who retired from football recently from AC Milan. They asked him who is his best coach. He said his best coach is Jose Mourinho. He said Jose Mourinho is a man he can die for. That any player is willing to die for a Portuguese manager. So it's not everybody you can do that for, but for Jose, he goes to the field like a warrior. Nigerians are willing to die for Obi. Just say the word. Especially that 2022, 2023. People even died. Obi is not willing to die for anyone. That's just a fact. And you cannot, I'm not saying you should go and die, but you must be ready to go to that length. It may not even get to that extent. When I say blow up the place, is that you will make everywhere uncomfortable. Your protesters are always they are still in the streets. You have the ability to mobilize. People love you. You have the attention of the whole world. Countries, neighboring countries, European countries, people were watching that last election with keen interest for you to do the needful. Block everywhere. That is the meaning of blow up the place with protests, with vloggers. Shut down the country with your influence that God gave you. People died. People are willing to still die, but the man don't want to die for anything. That's where the problem is. That's where the training is not there for him. The training is not there. He lacks that training. The training is not there. The problem is that Showore has that in him, but does not have the. He doesn't have what Obi has. That's the problem with this Nigerian politics. Showore has this thing a little bit. He has it full package, but he does not have that integrity. He does not have that good mateship that Obi. If two of them can team together, it will be a very good one. But they will be correcting themselves, complementing each other. You can't wake up and just do things like this. Go and ask Jonathan Goodluck. Just go and ask him how Nigerians set his ass on fire with protests, occupy everywhere. Obi, Atiku, and the rest should have been doing that now. But our brother don't want to go jail. He will come back now tomorrow and grant another. He will go to Arise now in the next 2 days and still talk. Everybody will move on. You want me to go and lay down my life for such a man? He is not suffering. Me, I'm not suffering too. Yes. Have I asked you for anything before? Have I cried out that I'm suffering? I'm not suffering. The Nigerians that are suffering, let them keep suffering until we have a rescue capable person. That's how it is. We have somebody that has a vision that have the grace to get to that level Obi is. The level Obi is now. People will spend $100 billion to get to that level, to have that kind of attention. He has it. Let him stop being afraid of going to prison or dying. Somebody need to sit him down and talk to him. Yes, he's our brother, he's our leader, fine, but somebody need to talk to him about this thing. So blowing up everywhere means that you can hold this country on a standstill with your influence legally when they are trying to take your right from you. Cannot just be like, leave it for God, it's my senior brother, we cannot continue like this. No, come on, gibberish.
All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. That's my brother Alex. Yes, some of our Niger Watch members forwarded me the audios. I just said, okay, it came in the right time. Let me just showcase it alongside to tally with the other videos that I played. Calling out our principal, Mr. Peter Gregory, will be to do more. Because his silence is what is making Nigerians docile, which we all addressed yesterday. His response yesterday was brilliant. Hopefully, he will tally that up, or rather back that up with a press conference. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Or mother for Mommy Diaspora. Good evening to you, Mommy. Happy weekend to you. Happy weekend to every one of you right there, Madam Eugenia. Thank you very much, man. Good evening to you. Abu Azim, my brother. Good evening to you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Isaac. I can see you right there. Thank you, everyone. Mother Peggy Modi, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Kingsley, Mother Stella Maseredo, Mother Rita, Vitus Akwebele, and many more right there already. Black Panther, my brother, already on the panel. Thank you very much, my people, and God bless you now. We are just going to move on right now and start talking. For those of you that wanted to call in, because I got 3 missed calls already, you can start calling in right away so that we can start talking. If not, I'm just going to start with my panelists so that we can take it on before other panelists will come in. I appreciate all Wabo Phyllis. I can see you. Thank you. Now God bless you, my people. Madam Eugene, Madam Deborah, thank you very much, man. You're already on the phone. Talk to us.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you. Good evening to you, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to everyone watching today. You're welcome to today's program. Let me start, first of all, by saying that I support what Brother Alex said, but at the same time, I want to say that I think for something to work, the people and the opposition leaders too have to be in the same mindset. If you look at in 2015, one of the reasons why the opposition then was a bit successful, it was because the Nigerian people too were already fed up with the government because of the propaganda, the killings, and a lot of Nigerians were really like how will I even put it, ready for a change. And as at that time, the government in power then is not as evil and brutal as this current government. So this is the reason why that time it was able to succeed. But if you look at this current APC government, and they are operating like a mafia. They're operating like, you know, the way a mafia government operates. They are not different from terrorists. That's the way they are operating. You can't criticize them. You can't do anything. If people protest, they come after them. You know, this is the reason why they succeed in putting fear into the Nigerian people. If you call out for protest now, how many people do you see coming out to protest? The kind of protest that will frighten this government has to be a very, very massive protest. But how many Nigerians, if they call out for protest now, go out and look at the number of people.
They will start stealing. They will be robbing people on the streets.
Exactly. If you call out for any protest, it's not always successful. So the problem with the Nigerian people too is it's not. You see, somebody like me now, if you want to help somebody, the person too has to play their own parts now. Or is it not the way it works, Mr. Elvis?
Of course.
Do you help somebody that is not willing to help themselves? Okay, look at what that white guy is saying now. Somebody came out now to amplify the suffering, what is going on in Nigeria, and the same Nigerians went to under his comment section to go and start insulting him. So tell me, are these the kind of people that are ready for a change? They are so predictable. Somebody came out to amplify the problem, the killings, what is happening in Nigeria. And the same people that are suffering, they know that Nigeria is a failed country. They still went under his comment section to go and insult him. So what does that say about the Nigerian people as well?
A white man that is speaking truth to power, they went to his comment section, they were insulting him.
To go and insult him. It's like you want to help somebody. The same person that you want to help will come back and insult you. How would you feel, Mr. Elvis?
They do that.
Nnamdi Kanu came out. He wants to help his people. Where is Nnamdi Kanu today now? He is resting in the jail in Sokoto. And all the people that he wanted to help now, they have moved on. They have moved on. I can assure you without an iota of doubt that if the same Peter Obi, now everybody is saying, come out. If today Peter Obi come out and the Tinubu, the APC government, look for one thing to charge him with terrorism or charge him with all sorts of things, because they don't follow the rule of law, and they arrest him now and they put him in one place, I can guarantee you that Nigerians will still move on. Look at how many people, the incident in Kwara State, in a sane country, let's be honest, is that not even enough? Is that not enough to stimulate a protest? Mr. Elvis, let's be honest. With what happened in Benue, what happened in Kwara, what has been happening in Plateau, in a sane country where people are serious, is that not even more than enough reason for people to come out and protest, to say enough of this killing? The incident that happened in Stockport, Mr. Elvis, you are in the UK. You remember, was it last year or so, when I think somebody attacked how will I even put it? Some children in Stockport. Did you see the massive protest that took place in the UK? Not just in one place. There was protest in different places in the UK. Okay, look at Nigeria. 200 people will just die in one day.
Everybody just
in
move
different
on.
Exactly. So tell me, does that even look like, to be honest, to me, if no matter how I love Nigeria, seeing the behaviors of Nigerians, I will not blame anybody that will not want to put their lives, to risk their life for them.
That's true.
Look at Nnamdi Kanu today now. Is a good example. Look at him. And I'm still saying it without an iota of doubt that if Peter Obi come out today and they are arresting, Nigerians will move on. Believe me or not, because they have not shown sign that these are people that are ready. They are not ready for anything. They are not.
All right. Thank you, ma.
So anybody, for me, with what I've seen so far, I'm still of the opinion that Nigerians are not ready. I'm sorry. Anybody who think otherwise should prove to me that Nigerians are ready. With everything that is happening on a daily basis. Look at the protests I saw in Abuja. Very, very scanty people. The senators will just be laughing, say, look at them. Only a few hundred people came out.
They are not
so
united.
Does that show any seriousness?
We are not united.
And then that means we are not ready. Then the suffer never tired then. If with everything that is happening, we are not still united.
They are into Yahoo and Oloshoism. Yahooism and Oloshoism. Because of that, they don't want to interfere of what is affecting us in the country. That's the most lucrative business right now for the youth. The boys are into Yahooism, the ladies are into
but without security, I'm sure those people in Kwara State that they finish in too. Probably they are reasoning like that too, that they are going to do Yahoo or the other one. But in one day, one bandit came and finished them. Is it not when you have security that you can do Yahoo or do what you're saying?
All right, thank you.
When you're alive, is it not somebody that is alive that can do other things? Maybe they don't understand what they are playing with.
Thank you.
By the time push come to shove, they will all understand. They think, oh, because I'm in Lagos, because I'm in Benin, bandit insecurity can come anytime, any day. They better wake up now before it is too late. In my own opinion, it's almost getting too late. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
It's already late. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, yes, ma'am. Okay, Mr. Alex, please talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother.
Yes. Can you hear me in service? Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Yes, very clear. Talk to us.
Yes. For me, I cannot blame Nigerian youths. No, Nigerian people. No, I cannot blame them. I can't blame them because when the children are not doing something well,
there's a noise. There's echo. There's echo coming from where you are. You know, leave a speaker noise or something. I don't know where the noise coming from.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah.
Okay. If the children are not doing well or they are doing something and it's beyond them, what happens is that the parents come in, the uncles come in across the country. Many were murdered.
Is it my network or we lost Alex?
They will not be docile outside. A pig is a pig. Take a pig to Buckingham Palace. It remains a pig. So since the people in power is overpowering them, what are the leaders doing? Those that want to be president. Showore, what is he doing now? Is it not time for all of them to come together and also occupy National Assembly and see if the youth will not join them? We should stop everything. They start blaming the youth. When they are sharing this money in Aso Rock, in different state House of Assembly, they don't call youth. It is protest time. War time is when they remember Nigeria has youth. Nigeria youth. Nigeria youth. Nigeria youth. I don't know what you want the youth to do. They are doing their best. They are doing their best. They will still come out now. These leaders will still abandon them. These leaders will still pass back and sponsor hoodlums to come and hijack the protest. Obi should show some seriousness. You don't become a leader by being a class monitor. You don't become a president by being too quiet. This is not your house. This is people's lives, medicals, agriculture, everything. So I don't blame the youth at all. The youth are doing well. If they see leadership, they will take over this country. So please, the leaders who want to be president, Showore, Atiku, Amechi, Obi, all of them, ADC leaders, Oyegun, all of them should come out now and tackle the National Assembly so that they can carry out the electoral amendment law. It's very important. Without that, there should be no election in 2027. It has been rigged already. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, Mr. Alex. Thank you. Okay, callers, I'm done. Let me go to the panel. Thank you, Black Panther. You're the first on the panel today, followed by Give Us Our Monday, then Prince Collins. So we're just going to talk on what we've presented so far. I appreciate you all. Press on the like, help us to share, press on the dollar sign if you can. Encourage what we do here. God bless you all. Black Panther, please talk to us, my brother. Good evening to you.
My brother.
Thank you.
It's a matter of consistency. God will bless you. I want to thank you especially for bringing out, though I have limited time, but I will use this beautiful time that I have to talk. Because yesterday when I talk small, now just small jara I talk yesterday, and I say I dey shout, I never say anything. Now small jara, now I talk yesterday. Not say before I go further, mommy diaspora, may God bless you, mommy. I love you, and may God come to give you good health in Jesus' mighty name. And to our viewers, to commenters, we are here to educate, we are here to vent, and we are here to put forward solutions. Don't come and speak what we have heard before. Please, I beg of everyone. After you might have spoken all your, at the end of it, put forward a solution. One, let me say something here. I have some things that are reserved because I'm waiting for a step. If that step is not taken, you people are going to see times 2, times 10 of what you saw yesterday. I will speak it out. Since we are not ready, you think you can take that ballot in a platter of gold. You just go to that bar, you vote, they don't give you your result. It not go happen like that. You have to fight. If you want to change a situation in a country, even in your establishment, you have to fight, you have to lobby, you have to make use of every apparatus in your doorstep to actualize what you want. Even people might say, even your family might say, oh, don't go that area. Don't do it. Leave it for the people. Close your ears to it. Close your ears because your life is on it. Your future is in it. Your children's future is in it. You are taking it lightly. You people I don't understand Nigerians. I don't know. You people are taking this thing lightly. You want to stay in another sofa for another 8 years. Then you start talking like babies. When somebody talk, you say, no, they talk like that. Why don't you talk like this? Put respect. Respect who? In a revolution, you're talking about respect? Or put forward a point that we waken the sleeping giant. Speak something that will wake them up. You are busy being majestical, being liberal. That is why I hate liberalism. That is why I despise liberalism. Everything in this world, you have to work earnestly for it. Even you're going to school, you have to work to get what you want. Fight your way through it. They say you are not intelligent. Fight your way through it. You will get what you want. Your intelligence will rise up inside of you. You must provoke the blessing that God has put inside of you. You must provoke it. Not being docile, speaking like a liberal. If Moses was a liberal, will Moses go with the audacity that God has given him? Will he go to the Pharaoh and speak directly to Pharaoh? God knew Moses was not a liberal person. He was a stammerer and he was very, very tough. We don't work with weakness. We don't work with people that when they are talking, they will not be saying, oh, put respect inside. Put respect inside. They've killed last week, just in 2 days or 3 days. They maimed down 300 of our citizens. You people are still docile. You all people crawl into a brother from another country. When he was chastising you, every one of us, you went there and start abusing him. You are ashamed to yourself. You will continue to be like that till Jesus come back. Being ashamed to yourself. You are a disappointment to the universe. Going ahead, you think that brother you see there, it's a mixed blood. The first brother that spoke is a mixed blood. The second one that spoke is a Mexican. I stay with them, I know them. When they speak, I know their accents. And I know their colors. That first brother is passionate about Nigeria. He knows Nigeria. He knows what we have. He knows the blessing inside of us. He knows we carry something in us. Because anywhere we go, we are not a bench warmer. That is why he's shocked. We are docile in things that is affecting our country, that's going to affect the generation. We are selling out goodness, but we are sowing evil to our land. That is what all of us that refuse to talk, that's what we are doing indirectly. Some of you in the diaspora, I say you cannot talk. Nigeria issue is giving you a headache. You will have that headache. That headache no will come up for your head. Your country is in tumor. You are saying it's affecting your headache. Okay, maybe the salt has not really gotten close to your doorstep. When it will affect you, nobody will tell you that headache will disappear. And to the callers, please, I beg all of you. You are speaking well, but please, we have heard enough of if Peter Obi did, they will arrest him. Let them arrest anybody. We must have the second quarter of this revolution. Let them arrest anybody. We must have a second quarter of the revolution. We cannot stay in one quarter. We must have the second plate. If they arrest Peter Obi because they refuse to change illegality to legality, so shall it be. He is fighting for the truth, and God will spare his life, as God is spared the life of Kanu. Is Kanu? Are we more than Kanu? Are we better than Kanu? That is in lockup. A man that is fighting for every one of us, because everything he has spoken, he's affecting every one of us now. And we are saying, oh, it's like this. We must enter gear 2. We have stayed long in gear 1. We must enter gear 2. My brother that spoke, for my Benin brother that spoke, may God bless you. May God bless you. It is time for us to bring out, look, I have a lot. I am just waiting for the second step. I spoke yesterday, people were angry. You have no anger. I'll provoke even the Lucifer in you to come outside. Because Nigeria is they are sleeping. You are blaming the people. You are blaming the youth. Is the youth the owner of the country? Is the youth the owner of Nigeria? You think the man 65 years old is not part of Nigeria? If he's not part of Nigeria, let him jump inside the river. No, so we don't lose that. Everybody, whether old, whether young, you are part of it. Come to England. Go and see the old, the young. They are on the streets. Go to America. They are on the street. Go to Soviet countries. They are the young, the old. They are on the street. The country belongs to everybody. There is no age. There is no age, because everybody is collecting the coin of evil in his house, directly or indirectly. Nigeria should wake up. All Nigeria should wake up. Mr. Obi is not exclusive. Mr. Obi is not a diamond. Why we are bronze? No, we are all diamonds. But God has picked him out to lead, and he must lead uprightly. He must lead uprightly. Mandela led. For more than 25 years, he stood in prison for more than 10 years. He came out to become the president. That's a sacrifice. That's a sacrifice. What is in this world that you gain everything, you lose your soul and the soul of your children, yet unborn? Have I not told every one of us, you will not die for something good and not something evil? Those of them that have died because of the evil they perpetrated in Nigeria, look at how we are addressing them. Buhari and co. Look at how we are addressing them. Look at the way they are addressing the one that's the other our leader, the Fulani leader, that spoke very well, that the one brought him to power. It's not right. Everybody is talking good about him. What you sow will speak good for you. What you sow that is right will speak good of you. What you sow, if it is evil, it will speak bad of you. And you will never rest in peace in your grave. Nigeria should wake up. Let us talk about the solution. Don't tell us Peter Obi is gold or diamond. Don't tell us Atiku is diamond or silver. Let us talk about the solution. And the solution is this. If Peter Obi does not rise up, put him for one corner.
All of now for backstage,
rise up.
on your camera. Your camera is not on. All of now, you're there.
If Atiku rise up and go to the streets and pull down this rubbish they are doing, all his sin, he don't they forgive him because he has sacrificed. People are like that. They might have done something very, very wrong. They will just come, put their life on the chalkboard and cut it off. They are gone. People are like that. But I'm not saying he's a good man. He must prove himself. If whether he has stolen, all of them are thieves, except for Peter Obi. The thief they are. Let them come and prove themselves. Let them come out and change the order of the day. If they don't come out, all of them, we condemn all of them. They're a bunch of idiots. We that are living, that are saying the truth, let us motivate ourselves and let us go deep into ourselves and find out how we're going to move this thing. Let us gather. We are the best of God's creation. We have something solution in us. Let us gather ourselves and speak. And for those of them that are calling themselves, that refuse to call themselves obedient online, that are in politics now, that are changing their tongue now, you will always change it because we will know you. Deji also did the same thing. He changed his tongue. Shore were saying that Shore is not straight. When I said something, all of you shout on my head. You go and tell him to start to come out and talk now. All of them are silent. Proactiveness is never there again. But when it's time to say this Abado chop money, they'll come out. Whoa, they'll put them for fake jail. They'll bring them out the next day. You don't know that they can fake anything in this world. They can even fake you, take you to jail and bring you out to make you look like an hero. Don't you know they can do it? Nigeria, wake up. There are so many people that are disguising out there to be like a hero, but they are not heroes. They are working for the oppressors indirectly. Nigerians, wake up. Don't speak bad about person that is bringing out solution. No matter how dirty the solution is, try to pick out and refine that solution and make it proper so that it can energize us to move forward. And for those that say they have appointed obedient all over the world, they are hiding. People are not ready. I told you, obedient chairman never get any plan. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, Black Panther, for your submission. Okay, let me quickly go to Teju. The Teju, is good to have you on the show. Unmute yourself quickly. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, everyone in the panel and everyone in the comment section. So I wasn't able to listen to the presentation, but I've been following the trending issues lately, and for me, at some point, I just start to think that all the people in ADC, are they also part of the script? Because to me, Nigeria seems like a script that is being written somewhere and everyone has a role to play and they're just playing to the gallery. Because Nigeria cannot be in this mess and we have the opposition there that are willing to get power for the first time and they are also quiet. Tinubu and his boys didn't get this opportunity. They didn't get this much. It was just for subsidy. Now, see killing in every single state in this country. And the opposition is so quiet. Look at the mood of the country, both internally and externally. Everywhere is a mess. The other day, they had to disconnect the electricity of Nigerian embassy in South Africa. And same issues all over the country and in many countries. And ADC is so quiet. All the opposition leaders are so quiet. People keep giving them excuses of, oh, they will arrest them. They will do this. If they are not playing to the gallery, then they should jump out. People are ready to step out to back them, but they need to step forward. There has to be a leader for this thing. Everybody cannot be outside and because other Nigerians have done it. A lot of people did it during the NSAS. I was part of it. I was in Kwara State then. I was part of it for about 7 days. And people are always ready to step out, but there has to be someone to step in front because we are dealing with criminals. The people in power are they are big criminals. So if you are not careful, you can die anyhow. But you can't have people like Atiku in front. You can't have people like Peter Obi in front. You can't have El-Rufai in front, leading people. They won't tear gas Atiku. They won't tear gas El-Rufai because they are all the same. But they have to lead. Nigeria is in a big mess. The way everywhere seems quiet and normal is because a lot of people are thinking they have an escape route one day I go just play sporty bet, I go win 100 million, and UK will give me visa or run away, and I go do Yahoo, chop money, and one celebrity he sleep with senator, they buy house for him, and everybody is just always finding a way out of their mess instead of a collective responsibility to fix the country itself. So Nigeria is in a big mess, and I don't know how we can get out of it because a lot of people are so lost. People are just living like people are living for the second, not for the day anymore. People are just finding crooked means to survive, and it's very painful because not everybody will live. How many people won't live? Which country can even accommodate us? Then how many good countries are even there enough to accommodate us? So Nigeria just has to be good. Because people in UK, I have friends in UK. When I speak to them, I feel pain. Some of them work for hours. Some of them tell me their legs are shaking, standing for hours. And there are a lot of people waiting on those same people to send money home. And when you even send, they still tell you, with exchange rate, see how much they send. Why the people in Nigeria there waiting for someone to send are just relaxed. They are not doing so much. They are not even participating. A lot of people don't even want to hear about Nigeria. And Nigeria is just a mess. And I don't know how else to put it, but for everyone on the panel, I appreciate you because coming out every day, it's a it's a very strong thing to do. Very, very strong thing. Because mentally, Nigeria will mess up your head. But again, somehow I can give a little bit of chance to Nigerians because if you're in the dark, you won't know what light is. So I think many Nigerians are in the dark. They don't know what a good country means. They don't know what good life means. So they just feel it's all about make I just see 1, 2, 3 bedroom rent, make I paint them, put POP, find one small Corolla, big daddy, make I dey do gbagba for town. I think that's what people say as good life. So people don't even know what good life is. People don't know what it means to sleep with your 2 eyes closed and relaxed. People don't know what it means to travel for 4, 5 hours without any panic. So I think people outside will feel more pain because when you see good things and you are looking at your own country and you are seeing mess everywhere compared to a Nigerian who has not been to Benin Republic. Benin Republic is a very organized country. Ghana as well. I was outside today. I looked at everywhere. I felt like just disappearing because everywhere was so rowdy. Police were there. Police were just collecting money. Last month, people just collecting money from their doubtful drivers and all. People are not following rules. The human beings too. Everyone is just it's just mess everywhere, and I don't know how else to describe it. But I think speaking still helps because at some point there were not many channels like this that people come out to talk. So I think the channels available now are giving more awareness to people to want to vote. And the least you can do again is maybe tell people to get their PVCs and just pay more attention to the political scene and see
Thank you.
how we can help. But
Thank
people
you.
like
Brother.
Peter Obi and the likes, they really have to step forward. All this cowardice attitude, it won't help. Thank you very much, Mr. Harris.
All right. Today, me, I not go give submission. I will just listen. Because my hold is sweet for inside. I not go talk. I promise when I say today, I not go talk. I will listen. Thank you very much, my brother. Deteju. Thank you. Those of you that have given submission. Let's move on to the next person.
But I tell you,
Um,
God will bless you. God will bless you well, well.
you know, thank you. Give us a mandate. Are you there?
Well, thank you very much. Can you hear me, sir?
Thank you, my brother. Yes. Good evening to you.
Uh,
Talk to us.
Good evening to you, sir. Thank you very much. I greet everybody. All protocols really observed. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Thank you very much for all that you do. Honestly, when you look at the issue of Nigeria, sometimes you ask yourself, is the country going forward or is going backward? Is there going to be a solution, or is it going to be a problem all through? Is there going to be a savior, or everybody just die without the country being redeemed? I usually tell people that although it takes America 200 100 years or above to build this country today, but Nigeria cannot go in the same route, because you can learn from what other countries have done, and then you can do your own. And I was listening to Mr. Alex earlier. Wonderful and great submission. Now, the question you ask yourself here is that the people that actually want to become the president, do they truly have vision? Martin Luther King Jr. said, I have a dream. I have a dream. And because he had a dream, he chose to die for that dream. Mother Teresa had a dream. Because she had a dream, she died for that dream. You and I today, we have our own various dreams that we are pursuing, that we are looking, we are aspiring to actually achieve. And because of that, you can choose to die for that dream that you have. Mandela had a dream. He spent several years in prison. Obama had a dream. He followed Bill Clinton and then became one of the best presidents America ever produced. You have your opinion about him. I don't care what you choose to say. Abraham Lincoln has a dream. He fought with sickness. He lost his wife. He had a nervous breakdown. Several times he ran for Senate. He failed. But he said, I will keep on trying. One day my chance will come. And someday Abraham Lincoln's chance came, and he became the president, one of the best presidents that this country ever produced. My question to Mr. Peter Gregory will be that, do you truly have a dream? Do you truly have a dream? And going back to what Alex said earlier, charisma alone is not enough. As a matter of fact, in Yoruba language, they said, that means you don't use just naked eye, ordinary soft eyes, to take the seed from the palm kernel. That is, you have to crack the kernel, you have to break it, you have to squeeze it, whatever means, you know that you want that seed in the palm kernel. You're going to do everything in your power to take that seed from the palm kernel. If you warrant you bringing a sledgehammer, if you warrant you bringing whatever means, you just have your goal, your agenda, your aim is to get the seed in that palm kernel. So whatever means you use in getting that palm kernel, people don't care. All they want is give me the seed. I said here last week, Amadamita came and then I alluded on my submission, even though she was not here. Mr. Peter Obi has a movement, but he's not making use of the movement, and that's the saddest part of this whole thing. And I said here, just to what Black Panther said earlier, I said in the obedient movement, there are not only youth. Pa Ayo Adebanjo was he was an obedient. He held Mr. Peter Obi's hand during rally in the last election. That man was in his 90s. He died. And Nigeria didn't work. More so, Pa Ayo Adebanjo, he lived the good part of Nigeria and also lived the worst part of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, Pa Ayo Adebanjo died in the worst days of Nigeria. Will I shock you? In the days of Pa Ayo Adebanjo, in their own era, once you finish school, a pojo is waiting for you. Free pojo. Government will pay for it. That's what you call your 504, 505. Is waiting for you. Already brand new chassis is waiting for you. So Pa Ayo Adebanjo saw the good part of Nigeria, but died in the worst days of Nigeria. What a sad thing. It is only in Nigeria you leave a place and then you go back there, that place is destroyed. I came into this country in 2012. I can tell you the development that I've seen in the place where I used to live, maybe about 10, 13 years ago, and then where I live And then we are now live. I can tell you the kind of progression that has happened. Black Panther can bear me witness. He lives in the DFW area of Texas in the US. But go to Nigeria. You live someplace 10 years ago. Go back there now. Destroy. Madam Rita is a witness. What she expressed in those states some months ago. So my question, Mr. Peter, do you truly have a dream? And what is your dream? Are you willing to die for that dream? That's a question. I come here every day to do my own part. Is it easy for me? No. As a matter of fact, as I'm talking to you now, some people are already wondering, but this guy, we see him in church. Oh, is this? That's how I choose to live my life. My country first. My country first. My countrymen first. People are dying. What's the essence of carrying a Bible if you cannot speak for your own people? What is the essence of carrying a Quran if you cannot fight for your own people? People are dying. What is the essence of a religion? What is the essence of being a Christian when you cannot advocate or speak for your people? Jesus came to die for his own people.
Speak, my brother,
Died
speak.
for sinners. Bible saying that while we're sinners, Christ even died for us, just to save us. So I don't care what you say. I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. But what's the essence if I cannot speak for my people that are dying in poverty, dying every day? People are losing their lives. You can give all the money that you want to give, and we appreciate it. But what more can we do? What more can we do? Over 80 people were killed in the last election. How much more would they want to kill? Alex says something very profound. Very, very profound. You don't get power is not gotten a la carte. That's what Tinubu said in Chatham House. And he understands it. We can fault him for whatever you want to fault him for. For his criminality, you can fault him. But these guys understand that power is not served just to ordinary men. You have to fight for power. Even the Bible said it. The days of John the Baptist suffers violence, but the violent take it by force. This country is being destroyed every day by these criminals, and we, over 200 million people, just few of them in power, destroying our common resources, destroying that country. How much more would they kill? What have they not killed in the NSAS? What have they not killed during the election? Nigerians, we cannot continue this way. You see that we want this country, or we all are just playing games. But I'm not playing game. Elvis is not playing game. Black Panther is not playing games. We're serious about Nigeria changing. Because these guys know because they know how to, they know how to play the game. They send the criminal first lady to Washington, D.C. to go and speak. And you heard what Donald Trump said? She's a good woman. I just wish that they can play the video of Remi Tinubu for Donald Trump, where she was talking about destroying the Igbos. They know how to play the games. But you have the movement, you have the people, both in their old age, willing to give everything for you. We're just sitting down around. It's not about tweets, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. By now, the streets should be bubbling. Everybody sit on the streets. Because this is no more child's play. The future of Nigerians is being destroyed. I am always grateful to God because I have a second home. But my siblings are back in Nigeria. My father is there. My mother is there. I have families back there. I have investment there. And that's why I speak every day. You know what it takes to make money in the US? You know what it takes to make money in the UK? Nigerians, let's arise. And that's why Mr. Jonathan, he said, and I quote, he said, I do not believe in Atiku. I don't even believe in Peter Gregory Obi. The next election is in the hand of Nigerians, whether you allow these criminals to steal it or not. Nigerians, I beg of you, these guys don't care. And if you truly want power, you have to be in the front line. Mandela went for it. And that's why I ask, Do you truly have a dream? Your dream must be bigger than you, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. All the Nigerians want is that just say something. You want to be the president? Is this how it's gonna change? No. People die for this country. The man that sits in the White House over here in the US, challenge him as a Republican. That will end your career. Challenge Donald Trump. Your career is gone. Because what? He has a movement called MAGA. And you have a movement called Obedience, and we are just wasting away. Tanko is just playing to the gallery. You can, man, this is so sad. And now these guys are going to play the same game they played in the last election, and we're going to allow it. Nigerians, wake up. And I beg the pastors, what is happening to Nigerians? I just pray for you. It doesn't happen to you. The killings in Kwara, the killings all over the places, little by little, that is how it will continue to happen. Speak up. Speak up and speak for your people. Enough of this wickedness. Enough of this criminality. Enough. No country is built this way. No country is built this way. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much for all that you do. Parents, I greet you all. Thank you very much. Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, I challenge you. Do something. We cannot continue like this. Like Alex said, some people are willing to fight for you. If you don't believe it, it happened in the last election. They stabbed a lady in the face. People fight, we have fight because of him, Mr. Peter Obi. Those 88 people that fight. A 19-year-old boy fight himself because of him, Mr. Peter Obi. Yes! That 19-year-old boy in Plateau killed himself because of him, Mr. Peter Obi. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much. I hear the mic.
All right. Give us a minute. Thanks for your submission. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate you. Isaac, to be honest, if I were you, and the kind of comments sometimes you leave, if I were you, it's better you just stay silent. You know why? Because people that have worked so hard, extremely hard for Peter Obi, when they read your comments, they will lose hope. They will lose interest. Please, you are not happy, Peter Obi, with some kind of comment you leave, especially when people are not speaking in your direction, how you want it to be. Don't do that. You are not happy, Peter Obi, because every voices you see on my panel, all are powerful voices. 90% of my panelists, or 98%, if I'm not mistaken, are powerful voices for Peter Obi. When they are displaying their displeasure, their dissatisfaction, if I were you, don't just speak, because your comment will trigger them and it will discourage them in totality. You don't do that. People who have been consistent, their consistency on this platform since 2022 till now, some of them might not be here every day, but at least you will see them once a week. Some. You don't speak like that when they are expressing their frustration. Please. Sometimes you don't need to comment at all. You don't need to. I'll call on the next person. Prince Collins, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you, sir. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Mommy Diaspora, thank you so much. And those in the comment section, including my panelists, celebrate you all. Thank God for this wonderful moment. Yeah, we are just seeing the beginning of this incessant behavior, dubious characters of these evil politicians that have come to perpetually keep the nation in pains, tears, agony, and are not ready to make a change. Foolish enough for them, they don't even know what they are doing, because most of them are blind to what development is all about. A lot of us has given very, very, motivational submission, painful, sad, but all these things I know right from time. If you have been listening to my submission anytime I come here, I always say it's not going to work because I know my people and I know those that are in government and I know what they are willing to do and I know that they are not there because of me and you. They are there for their own selfish reasons. That is why I'll be emphasizing on supporting any movement that is directed towards electoral amendment, because I know that the only way we can get victory in our present situation in Nigeria is to change the narrative of the way we be doing things. And how do we change narratives of the way we be doing things? Is to approach the democracy that we practice sincerely by making sure that there is free, fair, transparent, and credible election. And this can only happen when you have a transparent electoral process that made the transition to be much more credible enough so that the voice of the electorate will be respected. The first aspect of democracy and the most powerful part of democracy in the three dimensions of the government of the people, by the people, and for the people is the people. And these people are the electorate, not those that are in power. The power of the electorate is stronger than that of the president, is stronger than that of the governors, is stronger than that of the legislatures, is stronger than that of the judiciary, because democracy is people-centered. And until we realize that, we are going nowhere. Now, this is what these Nigeria evil politicians has done to make sure that the people are in perpetual darkness. First, they have weaponized poverty against the people so that they can collect peanuts anytime they call on them. When it comes to election, they call on them, they give the peanuts. They'll collect it because they have no option, because they are hungry. They are poor. Then, knowing that power, or rather what we refer to as electricity, or what we refer to as energy, is a means of information and awareness. Knowing that power creates wealth. Knowing that this same energy creates potentials and empower people, they withdraw it from the people. And through this source, the people can never be informed. I can imagine certain people saying that the people should rise. Rise for what? Is it what they are not informed of? If you go to 75% of Nigeria space right now, they've been total darkness for more than 2-3 weeks or even months. Some are years, some have never seen light since they were born. So where is the source of information? Do they still have can crier? How are they going to be formed? How do you expect the electorate to fight what they don't know? Half of Nigerians, viable youths, has been killed or died. And they've been displaced from their ancestral home due to insurgency. How do you expect such person to rise up and fight when he's struggling to breathe, just to breathe and survive the day? These are the weapons they've used against the people, and it's called the weapons of warfare. The electorate don't even know what to do God brought social media, and the electorate resorted to social media to have access to information, mobile phones, gadgets, and others. What did Nigeria do? The cost of data has skyrocketed. They can't even access or buy it, to the extent that people that you expect or people you don't expect put off their data when they stop communicating with you. They put on their data if they want to tell you anything. That is control. They control the media against the people. So how would they be informed? People no longer, they don't download anything. They don't listen to WhatsApp, they don't listen to Facebook, because they can't provide data for themselves. So the problem of Nigeria, to me, if you have to summarize it, is these evil people. And the only way we can fight against them is to use the same evil people that are already there. And that is why I keep saying that if Peter Obi is not ready to get up and be in the front, and be a front runner of this race of electoral amendments, then he's a suspect. That is why anytime I come here, I begin to say, I don't know his plan, because I know what me and my family suffered in 2023. I can't repeat that because I'm not a coward. Once beaten, twice shy. I can never be a coward for the second time, for no reason. And I supported that transition in 2023 because I thought the electoral amendment was okay. Now that I know that it is absolute rubbish, I can't support that kind of electoral amendment or electoral system to run election for me to hopefully think that I'm going to have my candidate there. So if Peter Obi know that he loves Nigeria, instead of him stressing to become the president, let him present himself as an instrument of transformation of our electoral system. He will be forever remembered for that. You must not be where you want to be. You must have to be where God wants you to be. So for me, looking at what I'm seeing, if I say this, it might look ugly in the ears of some people. Peter Obi might not rule Nigeria the way things are going. This might be a topic for another day. Maybe Mr. Ivy will just present it, why we think Peter Obi will not rule Nigeria. We'll discuss it extensively. He might not rule Nigeria because the power, the players, the actors of Nigeria, and the problem that we have in Nigeria is the North and the West. And they take the South along with them like zombie. These are the people that have been manipulating this nation for a very long time, since 1960. And these people will never allow Nigeria to be good. So let's look at what happened to Jonathan, his regime. They bullied him out of government. He was one of the recent best government we have ever had. Because they want to bully Nigeria out of government, the late Buhari, may his soul never rest in peace wherever he is. He went to bring Boko Haram and other insurgency to Nigeria to destabilize the government, thinking that he was not going to win. God now punished him and made him win, and his regime was so frustrating that he even died before he died. And today, his people are suffering seriously from one silly mistake that he made because he wanted to become president. Today, I just hope that he should be burning in hell, wherever he is. Because the curse he brought upon Nigeria will be upon him and his generation. Now, what is the essence of having ADC, a coalition, if they cannot come out and say, let us look at what we make this election be transparent enough, if they are confident enough, why are they not fighting this present government to talk about electoral amendments? Anybody that is not supporting this present day electoral amendment fight is not willing to make sure that Nigeria becomes whatever we want it to become. The person is pretending. That is why, very little, I'm going to come out with my own submission, just as Black Panther said. I'm very, very reserved at this moment, while in the background listening to how people are actually going, because those that really love Nigeria, they don't do things the way it is going. And let me tell you one thing before I go. Those that start the race of success, most times they never see the end of that success. Looking at the Bible from the beginning, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. Just give me 10 seconds. Looking at the
Mr.
Bible from the
Collins,
beginning.
I have a question for you before you go, though.
Okay, 1 minute. If you look at the Bible, example, Abraham, God made him to create a lovely generation. He never saw it. Moses led the children of Israel away from the land. He never saw the promised land. Jesus and his 12 disciples never saw the enjoyment of Christianity today. Martin Luther King, that predicted that he had a dream, never saw Obama while he became a president in the White House.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate you. That's the way it is.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah. My question to you it would just be on the fact that, based on what you have said now, most of us are alluding to, if it was, so what do you think that the opposition should have done by now?
The opposition right now, if they actually love Nigeria and they want to pull us out of where we are, they should be fighting before election. They should make sure that electoral amendment is done. They should come out and make sure that they are out there. Let everybody stand behind them and support them for that change. Otherwise, they are the same people like the evil ones. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bruce Collins. God bless you, sir. Okay, CBD, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Greetings to the listeners from the diaspora, the panelists. Good evening. Yes, Mr. Collins spoke very important things. The one I picked so much was about information, and that is part of the thing I had in mind to also talk about. And the only thing I'll add is, of course, information must first prepare the grounds for things like major protests. I agree 100% that that one I support, that we need Peter Obi, especially because that is the true opposition that we are counting on. We need someone like him to lead protests. That one I 100%, we need him to call for it. I know maybe he might be wary of the fact that he doesn't want anybody's blood to be on his hands or something like that. But unfortunately, that is how the world is. When there is a large protest like that, there might be some few, mishaps. But if people are sensitized enough, then a lot of things will not go wrong. So we need him to call for the statements that we read here yesterday. All that is very good. I'm sure we still speak more. We go for the news, the press conferences and all. But we need also those calling for protest, if not for anything, just to fulfill all righteousness, because there are people that will, especially the people for different reasons. There are genuine people who truly like him, who want him to do that, and there are people that will want to use it to play games. You know, there are also fake obedience. But you should just say it and say we need our people. Everybody, let us engage in peaceful protests and let's move. But there's a very high chance that most of those protests, a lot of hoodlums. We've seen it several times. We should not forget the country we are talking about. We should not forget that we saw dropping thugs with SUVs. Dropping, what happened during that, is it during the NSAS period when the youths are, they're dropping thugs in different locations and some people were recording to cause chaos among all those protests. And what ended it? A lot of people was injured, the protest was derailed. So there are a lot of things going on. It's the same country where people come out to protest, you see the paid protesters on the other side shouting the opposite thing. They did that recently in Abuja. It's the same country where we have this American brother that went to, is it Yellowater, that place where people were Christians and people are being removed from their homes, being massacred. And I checked Twitter. Sometimes I feel like I also encourage some of us, sometimes maybe if we are not doing so, sometimes we also go to, we just observe what is going on. I see, of course, there are paid bots, there are people that are, that's their work. They're to go there and post, to attack Peter Obi, or to talk about ethnic politics, or just you say Igbo people, Yoruba. There are people to just cause confusion. They are there paid. But we can't also lie to ourselves that there are real people, that the seed of tribalism and that has been sown in them is making them think that they have to come and fight anything that stands for Peter Obi. And we have seen that the other day, Mr. Nanjawa said here how he saw a post on Instagram, and when he checked the profiles of the people that were attacking Peter Obi, they were all from one side of the country. So it is a real thing. It is going on. So what we need to do first is that when we realize that we have this problem, we need to talk about what our brother was mentioning, information. You see, one of the main reasons why they've been able to do what they've done for so long is media manipulation and propaganda. Propaganda is very strong. Information, even someone was talking about Trump here and MAGA and all that. Everybody in America can still say it right now that Trump got in with the help of independent media and social media, going on podcasts. You see this kind of program we're having here, something like that in the US, Trump would go and they will interview him. Trump went to Joe Rogan. Trump went to so many podcasts. Some people even believe that Joe Rogan podcast was the main catalyst. So you need to understand the power of information. Once we prepare the minds of
Mr. CBD.
Yes.
Do you know that as soon as they inaugurate him in his second term, all of those small media outlets were recognized in the newsroom, in the White House briefing. All of those small medias, we are given a frontline seat. Frontline seat.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that. And that is the truth. We must understand. That's why I was trying to say something that passion is very good. I understand. Even me, I can be very passionate, but we need to also look at the things that are really working. Because anger alone is very important to be angry. It's very important to be passionate. But we need to also, if that alone can solve the problem, we will not be still here talking what we are talking. So we need to consider every side of this thing. So, like the brother mentioned, a lot of people don't even have access to information. And let me be honest with you, some Nigerians that I've spoken to some of my former colleagues, I'm telling you, some of these people don't even want to hear about politics. Leave alone, forget about those ones. Now, the only people that I can see, even the people that are proactive online, a lot of Peter Obi's supporters are students, are university students, are people that are informed. I'm telling you, the other people just hear, they say, yes, they hear, but they are not, they are not passionate about it. So we need to understand that information must first get to people, or if not, Peter Obi will come out and call for protest. You will see maybe 200. You will see, if you see 200 people, in fact, you have seen a crowd. So we need that information to first circulate and make sure that people are listening. A lot of the people that are not much, informed or with these online things or news, those are the people that we should first be targeting. I don't know how we'll do it, but we need to start reaching those people, because I feel like the most effective people now Peter Obi has are the students, because I usually see that they are the ones online. But still, we have educated students that are still taking the baits of tribalistic rhetorics. So, and sometimes some of our people will talk about people that went to prison and all that. That is good. But you need to understand that most of the people that have stood up that have led revolutions, either they went to prison or they have pied, or they were pied. And the ones that came out of prison, make no mistake, most of them, if not all of them, made deals. Winnie Mandela said that the Mandela that came out of the prison is not the Mandela she knew. Now, Mandela is a great man, undoubtedly. But do you think he came out the way he went in? How is it possible? So it doesn't mean that he didn't do anything good for his people after he came out. He did a lot of good, but he marched into that stadium where they announced the peace and the reconciliation, all of that. That stadium where they were doing their Springbok, that their national sports event, with that white president, that the two of them held hands and walked into that place. You need to understand that this is how the thing works. Even the Trump that we're talking about, even in the MAGA, some of his people are saying that some of his people now are saying that it's like he made deals with some power brokers for him to be able to enter there again, despite all the things he did. So my recommendation, or what I'm seeing, is that as much as Peter Obi needs to make deals, of course, he should not compromise on the foundation of what he stands for, but he needs to make some deals with some people. That is the only way. If you want him to go to prison, that is not the solution. Unless you want him to go and buy, then that one he will say. But if you want him to be president in this world that we are living now, the power that is not served a la carte, that Tinubu said, is not only about violence and grabbing. That is part of it.
Thank you.
That is part of it. Everybody knows that Tinubu also made deals. Everybody knows that.
Okay, simply, can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
I've been there since, and you hear my voice, you still did not stop. Please, thank you. Thank you for your submission. Mr. Oduwa, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Nigerians. Happy weekend. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you for your good work. Happy weekend. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers on the passerby. Happy weekend to all. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all for your view and your submission. Happy weekend. Well, according to Edo parable or proverb, said, Aminoguanawa Aido, meaning that if there is someone speaking on your behalf, you don't need to trouble yourself on exactly what you're supposed to say, because the person is saying it. You see, this is the platform I will always say that Peter Obi need to come out or not only Peter Obi, and Nigeria need to do this, do that. That is why I love Sowore. Here, people will condemn Sowore. See the protest he called for now. It is only two. It is three. But now people now see this, that action is needed. People now know that Sowore, they are paying him. They are not paying him. But now they are saying, okay, if it is not doing it, why did he not come and protest now? This is the same people who are mocking him that when you call for protest, you only have two or have three. So when you call for protest for the life of people, things that will benefit them, when they refuse to join you protest, only you protesting every day, they shot him, they go to prison, and they said they are faking his prison. Then, when he did not come out, they are still saying why he did not come out. So,
So though you just pause like that, it with no regard.
no,
of
it's sorry, because there was noise in
you are
my area, so I don't want it to
doesn't
enter.
matter. You seek for permit for excuse. You don't just
Okay,
mute.
sorry, sir. Okay, sorry. Because of the noise, that is why I just quick. Thank you. Well, so I love now today, even some people who condemn it and said Peter Obi will not come up so that they will not arrest him and do this. They are now still calling that Peter Obi should come out for protest. That's it. I always said I use South Africa to give example, even during the time of their election. I use South Africa to give example. Anybody that wants country to be okay, we're ready to face what South Africa face, because the Nigeria is a place where wild animal eat their prey. So if you want the country good, you have to force the people.
Okay, your network is bad.
There is no more.
Your network is very
Can you hear
bad,
me?
Mr. Dua. Now we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So the people that form APC, they are the same people of PDP. They are still the same people of this ADC or whatever. But the truth is, those who have the good mind for Nigeria, like Sowore, will have just whatever Sowore is saying, I don't need you. You force him to join him and make sure that the country go to the right direction. The other day, I said Peter Obi need a protest to this House of Assembly, Senate before this election. They say, no, don't worry. They just want to pass it now. So they are pass it now. Why are they not worried? Why are they not saying they should take protest? Since they are pass it, nobody need to take protest to them, or nobody even need to write them a letter. He's not even taking protest. It's up him. He should organize like him. Falana. I use these top people. Then they begin to say, no, those lawyers, they are advocates, they are this, they don't need, so that they will not use one thing and another to hold them. When you bring out a sound, straight suggestion, people will condemn it. Now, Peter Obi don't want to be arrested. If you want to be a president, be arrested. Know the reason they arrest you. If you lead a genuine protest, nobody will. I use myself to give example here. Italy mobilized us. That is why we have life here. Italian people, even those people that we call Morocco smoker, are the one mobilized people here to do protests. That is how today we have life. When we go to Belgium, I told you, I always said it, the 2 dogs that they brought out in Belgium. If it is Nigeria, they will release that dog. But if it is Nigeria, they release such dog, that dog will become pepper soup. Then, the man that led us said, no, we should not go for protest, for rally, because of we don't have this, we don't have that. I told the man, you didn't think we left Italy to come and joke here? I said, no. Everybody that come to this place, go to the protest ground. Let us see the police station that will contain the people. Take us to court and let us see how many people they will take to court and how the judge will judge it. Let them talk in the news and say this is what happened. The reason that you say they will be sent there to go and shoot them to do this in Nigeria protest, it is because those people are not ready for protest. When they bring that van, everybody that come to that protest don't occupy the van. With that driver see road, will you even have seat to enter, not to drive that van to police station? Even if you have a way to drive it to police station, will any police station contain where people come out for protest? The reason is we don't want to do it. That is why we are giving excuse to it. It is here. This kidnap of Edo State can even give example. People are started harassing in Facebook, in YouTube, in whatever media they call, whether Twitter, whatever. But do they come out for grant to come and do it and said kidnapping must stop? They will tell you, oh, if you go to police station, if you go to station, if you do this, they will do that. They will have one way or another to excuse their ignorances of life. So when people decide to become lazy, just like the way they say that Buhari called them, Buhari did not call them lazy people.
All right.
But they decide to give them.
Thank you.
Decide to be busy. Then what say they're there because of Obi? Nobody there be in election time. Those people that buy, they buy because they wanted their voice to be heard of the betterness of their country. Thank you.
Mr. Dua, thank you, sir. In case of next time, if you want to reference to anybody that have left a submission on this platform that did not align with you, mention the person's name. Don't say on this platform they destroy or so worry. I don't like that. You are generalizing. In case of next time, if you can't remember the person's name who destroyed so worry on this platform at that time you wanted to reference to, then don't give that submission. You cannot generalize on this platform. That's generalization. A lot of people on this platform like Sowore. A lot of people also don't like Sowore. Yeah, it's just the freedom of whoever they want to support. I don't have problem with that. Please, thank you. Madam Patricia, thank you very much. We wanted to give final submission now, but you just coming in. I'll give you only 5 minutes. Good evening to you, man.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for all you do. I just came in now, so yes, that's why I decided to lend my voice. Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you. Thank you again and again and again for all that you do. Please like and share. You know, the laborer is worthy of his wages. Yes, super chat, Mr. Ellis, very, very important. So I want to thank everyone that have already given their submission before. Panther, Mr. Louis, Mr. Dua, NZBD, give us a mandate. And then, of course, Mr. Alex, I heard him. Yeah, I heard him. His submission was brilliant, was really, really, yeah. Yeah, also in the same is I'm with him in that. It's the same way, the same thought pattern. Yes. I just I should come and so also clarify certain submission that were given. Like Madam Deborah was saying Nigerians are not ready, and that it's Nigerians that should fight the fight. I disagree with that. I disagree 100%. And then NZBD said that what did he say again? That that they don't have Nigeria doesn't have information.
Quote me right this time, oh, please.
Yes,
please,
I'm quoting. Yeah, I quoted you right before the other time too. I did. So don't.
That's a big lie. That's a big lie.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie, Mr. Elvis. Please, you have to bring that this thing. Yes. So please, let me talk. He said that Nigeria doesn't have information. How would they get the information and this and that? I want to ask. During SARS, when they went to protest, how did they get the information? You know, sometimes when we want to reason, we don't think that, you know, other people can reason beyond what you are thinking. When Nigerians came out in all the cities How did they get that information? If we want to put it on information that they don't have the information, how did they get it? If it matters, they will get it. If for real, Obi comes out, and Atiko comes out, and Arufe comes out and say, look, this thing must be done. Nigerians, we are going out. I will tell you that Nigerians everywhere, you will be amazed on how they will get the information. Assemble in all house of assembly. We are protesting. This thing must be done. They will come out. So let us stop making excuses that doesn't hold water. Because when it matters, they come out. They do. They do. Were they not ready to come out 2023? They were ready. They were ready. So all these excuses that we are making, that some of you are making, to say that's the reason why, this is the reason why. Look, anybody that is always saying if, but if, what about, if, this and that, you go nowhere. You go nowhere. What I say here is, anybody that, like many other people have said it here, like Black Panther said it, Give up as Amade said it, Mr. Alex said it, Mr. Oduwa also said it. Even the Tinubu said it too. He said power is not served a la carte. Okay? It's not served a la carte. You want to be a savior, but you don't want to put your life on the line. How does that? How? You are not ready. Anybody that says he wants to save others and you are not willing to put you have not died yourself. You've not reckoned yourself to be dead already. You are not ready. You are not ready. So may we not deceive each other. For anybody to say yes, you want to go and save somebody, do you know what it is? Somebody that is under the clutches of oppressors, you want to go and save them. Okay, if you want to go and save them, don't you know first that you have to be dead first to yourself for you to know that this is mission of a suicidal and I'm ready to lay my life down. You must first settle that within you, within your own spirit. Say, if I perish, I perish. Because the oppressors, they are not going to let them go without no fight, no serious fight. Okay? So anybody that will come and say they want to be, and you are not ready to do that, enter house. As Nadarita said, enter house. Not be you with a wait for. Not be you. Ona the kind came out, Abi. He came out. And look at him. They have offered him heaven and earth. He refused. Because why? He is determined. He is deliberate. He knows what he wants. So that person will not know what he wants. That now I want to let Nigerians follow again. The people that killed that day, nobody go feel breathe, they come back again. So please, if anybody, now why they say they make excuse stuff? Now they get problem. Now they set Nigeria back. Now. Because una cannot see truth and talk, una cannot see truth and just speak truth to power. Because it's like if you are a coward, if people are cowards, so people that are cowards, they don't, people that are sitting down, people that are cowards, they don't want anybody to show courage. That's it. That's what it is. People that are cowards, they don't like others to show that they are bold and they are courageous. They want to put them in that same basket of cowardice. People that are coward. So Nigerians are ready when the people that say they want to save them are ready. Stay in front and see whether Nigerians will not follow. So, Mr. Ives, I'll leave on there. So Nigerians are ready. Okay? Thank you.
All right. Please. When it gets to your final submission, you will say what you wanted to say. Please. I don't have time for moving left or right today. Everybody, keep what you want to say. When I call you for 2 minutes, you pass it. We are having our final submission. Prince Collins, the way it is on the table, I'm calling it like that. Your 2 minutes starts now, sir. Thank you. ECBD, you are the next. Okay, Prince College, you are not available. Or guys, if they give your final submission, it still came back to you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, I guess the only thing I would say in is it rebuttal or what do they call it? You know, is your nobody. I never said that Nigerians in general does not have information. I made what I said was clear. I said it was a lot of the people that I actually have seen online or supporting Obi are mostly people that are informed, maybe people online or people students, you know. So I was saying that we need to spread a lot more awareness to our people, especially the ones that don't have access to information. So that is that for that. And yeah, what we are saying, Peter, we need to come out. It's so funny now that a lot of Nigerians all of a sudden now are regarding someone like Nnamdi Kanu as a hero. I remember very clearly, I've been on this online space for a long time. I remember very clearly how everybody was attacking him, that IPOB everywhere. They actually hated him a lot of places. So that is the same thing that someone like Peter Obi must be ready to face. So I think we shouldn't be waiting until people are imprisoned or fined before we now say that we recognize what they are doing or we are now supporting them. So that's basically it. There's nothing much to say. I support that
Thank you.
Peter Obi called for more, protests. That's what I support.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, guys, every day. Thank you, sir. So do your 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jawash. Thank you very much. Well, people said that the boy that the video he played, I love what he said. Peter Obi should come out and speak to people. And the ADC, if really they want a position, they should take the charge. Because with this atrocity happening in the country, even with the killing alone, it's enough for the party to have a place to put their leg and make sure and convince entire Nigeria. But the worst part is you don't hear them talk about it. The only thing they cannot go and do and say they pay them, visit, donate money to them. No, come on, that's supposed to lead to protest. That alone, up to lead all this party to protest. That's how what Tinubu used to campaign. Their APC used to fight against PDP. But we don't have opposition. We don't even have people who care about Nigerians, who care about the country. They must say it in their mouth, but their heart is different. If not, there are many things that they will have used hold in their hand and make sure bring the entire Nigeria out.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Odua. Thanks for coming in today. All our submission is very, very important. Whether some agree, some disagree, at least it's a submission. Give us a Monday your 2 minutes, sir. Okay, Madam Pacha, we're back to you again, your 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay, thank you again. The young man that you played, the American that went to Guatemala, what did they call that place? Yes. It's a shame that his page that Nigerians went there to be insulting him. But I can tell you for a fact that the Nigerians that went there to be insulting that man, it must be the Nigerians that are also Agbado and also people from the other side that are defending this, that there is no genocide in Nigeria. It must be them. It must be them trying to dissuade the young man, trying to discourage him. But my message to him, if I don't know, if I could find his page, I could go there and write and encourage him to continue. Because what he did is actually something. Yeah.
Yeah, your 2 minutes is over.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. Everyone else have given their submission except one or spoke that did not respond. You know. So I,
Adeyo,
but I don't call you not respond. You only have 1 minute. Some final submission. Then
sorry. Yeah, I could do something. I'll give you my 2 minutes, I beg. Hey, no much to say anyway. I had a little engagement. So you see, everything I've said, I think we should fight. If we are fighting a cause, we should fight it rightly. In fact, those of us in diaspora, we have actually done well for our people. We've learned, from our foreign lands, different places that we've been. We've been able to understand that things cannot work the way, and the only way we can have achieve success is to change the narrative and do it rightly. And if we are saying that those that are in the house, that are the players in the house, especially the politicians that call themselves the coalition right now, if they actually love Nigeria, for me, I don't believe in them. I just say this for talking sake, and because they don't have the interest of us of any of us in hand. And they love us, they should allow the right thing to be done. And one thing I would say before I drop my mic this wonderful evening is that those that are in the legislative arm of government, whether you are at the local government councillors, at the state level, House of Assembly, at the legislative level, and the Senate, you are made to go and represent the people, and you are not doing the right thing, and people are being and people are suffering every day. The blood of these people are in your head. For you to not to do the right thing, to support a bad government to the detriment of the commoners of Nigeria, the blood of those that are dying every day, they are in your head. Just believe it. If you take Nigeria money and use it for yourself and your family to the detriment of the poor people that are dying on a daily basis, their blood will be upon your head. No matter how strong you are, your head is not stronger than that of your incoming generation. Your incoming generation, the cost shall be revisited upon your incoming generation. It's already happening. Look at Malamina. He didn't know that the same government that he work against will work against him. That's the way it is. We are all going to perish in it. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Okay. Yeah. If Malami will perish, let him perish. Malami did a lot to destroy this country, so let him perish there. But meanwhile, I want to appreciate every one of you for your time with us today. Happy weekend to every one of you once again. We've come to the end of this broadcast. We need to round up right now. I want to thank every one of you that came into the panel. Prince Collis, Black Panther, Guy CBD, Mr. Oduwa, Give Us a Mandate, Mother Patricia. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for coming in. And those of you that called into the show as well, Mother Deborah, your submission today was top notch. Thank you very much. You tackle the people rather than the politicians, that we are not ready. Yeah, I support that. We are not ready. Yes, and thank you, Mr. Alex, and many others. I appreciate you all. Okay, I want to thank those of you on the comment section. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, my lovely mother. I appreciate you always for always being beside me and beside us. Thank you, my brother. Abo Azi, God bless you. Thanks for all that you do always. I appreciate you. Ikeshuku, I can see you. Eva Line, I can see you. Victor, Canapos, I can see you. Thank you, my people. Rugged, I can see you right there. Vitus Okwebele, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, and many, 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 many more. And people, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Let's stand for what is right. Let's continue to put our voices out there. And that's for my principal, Mr. Peter Obi. There's nothing wrong telling our principal to take a lead. If you don't want to put on the protest, speak and tell people to come out. Like your submission yesterday, I was very pleased. And I was very, very happy that our Rise TV, Ojiokwe, reiterated it after I read it. So I like that. So, yeah. I think more will come. So let's give him a few time. I think he will grant a press conference as well and all that. I just think the people need a leader, even though I don't trust the people either. Me, I don't trust the people. That's just the truth. Here in Nigeria, the people, they are not serious. all of them are engaging in Yahooism and Lushoism. That's all they are just doing, and criminality and all that. So in case you don't know, the people are worse than the politicians. They are more satanic than the politicians. Go and do your findings, then you will understand what I mean. And God will bless you, my people. Have a good night, happy weekend, and bye for now.
This is what we are living in this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. I make a day fear my God. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. I make a day fear my maker. Whether not good or good, nobody walk good. Whoever will come and go on song, organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.